Namaste. Welcome to Yoga for Life with Tony Menard. Today we're doing a hip opener and hip strengthener flow. And you will need a strap. It can be a stretchy strap, it can be a non-stretchy strap, it could be a scarf or a bathrobe belt. Whatever you have will work fine. So let's start by coming to the top of our mat. So you're going to be standing right at the top. Bring our feet hip distance and keep your feet nice and straight. So you don't want your toes going in or out. But then you're going to lift and spread our toes. Okay, that's going to lift the arches. You feel that? You're kind of balancing between the balls of your feet and the heels. And then you're going to bring those shoulders back and down. You're going to bring your ears back without lifting your chin. And then you're going to imagine a string is pulling you up towards the ceiling, lengthening and elongating the spine. With your eyes closed or gazing softly at the floor, when you inhale, I want you to inhale through your nostrils if you're able to, and just let your straight arms float as high as they can go without bending and without pulling the shoulders up. So keep the shoulders down. Once you feel stuck, start to exhale, flip your palms, and slowly bring your arms to your side. Let's do that again. Inhale, the arms are straight, they float, the shoulders stay down. If you can, exhale through your nostrils as you slowly bring your arms to your side. If you cannot breathe in and out through your nose, you can use pursed lips. Let's begin again. As soon as you start bending or shrugging, stop there. And move down with the breath. So the breath is moving the arms. The breath is not trying to keep up, the arms are keeping up. Slow, long breaths. Let's do one more. All right. Again, you're at the top of your mat, your feet are straight, your toes are lifted. Shoulders back and down, ears back. So there's a straight line from the ankles to the knees, to the hips, to the shoulders, to the ears. Next time you inhale, again, the arms float. And this time on the exhale, you're going to bend at the hips and knees, not the back. Keep that back straight. And then you're just going to kind of rest on your thighs and hang and sway. If you have high blood pressure, glaucoma, keep your head above the heart. If you don't, let your head release. If anything hurts, ignore me and don't do it. Then we're going to do a half lift. So we're going to come to our shins. We're going to press our hands. And I want you to straighten legs and back as much as you can. There's like that upside down L shape. And then you're going to bend again to fold and release. And step back to your first downward dog or your upside down V. If you can't do this, try one of my chair yoga classes. I have a whole playlist. We're going to walk our dog now. That just means bring one heel towards the floor, bending the other, and then switch sides. Keep breathing. Walking our dog, and then we're going to slowly, gracefully come down to our knees and our hands. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. That's important. Spread your fingers, press into your finger pads, pull your belly button up. On the inhale, you're going to arch your back. This is cow. On the exhale, you're going to round and lift your back. This is called cat. Inhale, arching, bringing your chest and chin forward. Exhale, rounding, lifting, tucking in your chin and slightly leaning back. Continue to breathe again with nostrils, or if you're unable to, use those pursed lips. This slows down the breath. It also warms up the body, preparing it. And don't shorten that exhale. Let it completely empty your lungs each time. And we're going to go to bird dog, okay? So we're going to bring our right arm forward and our left leg out and back. Now you're going to lower that left hip so it's even with the right hip. You're going to lift your belly button and take 3 breaths. You're pushing the mat with the left hand, reaching forward, reaching back. Hips are square. Slow breath. And switch sides. Again, lower that right hip, pull in your belly button, push with your right hand, and breathe. All right, we're gonna do our first vinyasa. So we're gonna come up on the inhale into downward dog. And as you exhale, you're gonna pull your shoulders down, reach your heels down, and pull your hips back. Then on the inhale, you're gonna come to a plank. Shoulders over hips. You can be on toes or knees. Exhale to hold. Then on the inhale, you're gonna do chaturanga. That means just bend your elbows without pulling them out to the side too much. And then you're gonna lift your chest forward and up on cobra. And then you're gonna bring your hips over your buttocks over your hips. Walk your hands forward and bow with your chest for puppy pose. And then you're gonna go back to downward dog and walk it in to your forward fold. Then on the forward fold, you're gonna half lift. Straight legs, straight back, and then you're gonna fold and release. Bring the weight into your heels. Lift your toes. Keep those knees over the ankles. Start to lift your chest into chair. Then come up. Do a big heart opener. Release your arms and twist it out. Let out a cleansing breath. And let's do that again. Another sun salutation with a vinyasa. Find mountain pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge. So when I say hinge, you're hinging hips and knees, not your back. Half lift. Fold. Inhale to downward dog. Inhale to plank. Knees or toes. Inhale, chaturanga, bend your elbows. Inhale to knees for cobra. Chest comes forward and up. And then hips over, buttocks over hips. And knees, puppy pose. And let's come back up to downward dog on the inhale. And walk it in. Let's get that half lift. Straight legs straight back. Fold and release. Weight in your heels and the balls of your feet. Keep your knees over your ankles. Don't let them come forward. Lift your chest. Chair pose. Rise, open, lift, and twist it out. Let out a cleansing breath. We're gonna do one more sun salutation with a vinyasa. Mountain pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, downward dog. Holding on the exhale. Inhale, plank on knees or toes. Holding on the exhale. Inhale, chaturanga, knees or toes. Rocking forward into cobra, no back pain. And then bring that buttocks over your knees, walking your hands forward, bowing your chest into puppy pose. And let's go back up to downward dog. Shoulders down your back, walk it in. Let's get that half lift. And fold. Rock back into your heels for chair. Rise, open your heart. Woo, and twist it out. All right, there we go. Now, today is going to be hip openers. Let's start with warrior one. So you're at the top of your mat, your feet are on railroad tracks. Bring your right foot back, heel down. Square your hips, bend your knee. You want to bend as far as you can without letting your knee wobble. Keep it right in the center of your foot. We're gonna press into that back heel. Fire that glute. And then we're gonna lift chest, arms, chin if you can, and take 3 breaths. Now, the more you bend your front knee as you press into the back heel, the more you're gonna open this right front hip flexor. Warrior 1. We're gonna bring our hands into namaste. Step it out, shake it out. Left foot goes back. My feet are spaced apart like on railroad tracks, that's important. That enables you to square your hips. Bend this knee, go as deep as you can without pain. Keep it in the center, and then as you press into that back heel, you're gonna lift your chest, arms, and chin if you can. 3 breaths in Warrior 1. Remember, the more of the stretch you're gonna feel in this left hip flexor, you're gonna wanna do what you wanna do to do that is bend this knee deeper, but keep it center, and press into that back heel. Warrior 1. Namaste hands, step it out, shake it out, bring your feet a little wider, toes out, soft knees. We're gonna turn our wrists in a circle as we draw a circle on the floor with the hips. 3 times with the breath. Then reverse the hands and the hips. And shake it out. All right, let's come wide-legged. We're gonna bring our left toes to the corner of the mat or the front and bend that knee over the toes, very important. We're gonna come to pinky toe side of this right foot. Then we're gonna bring shoulders over hips. Do you see how that right hip went in? Arms out, palms up, pull the shoulders and the shoulder blades down the back, pull your thumbs back, bend as deep as you can, 3 breaths. Now it's important that this right hip comes in to feel the deep stretch in the inner thigh. 3 breaths, Warrior 2. Namaste hands, side bend, not forward bend. 3 breaths. Inside angle warrior. Back up, hip comes in. Right hand to your right thigh. Left hand comes out to the side. Slide down for reverse warrior. Keep the front knee bent. And we're gonna namaste hands. Fingers spread, hands pressing gently, toe heel it in. Let out a cleansing breath. Come to your toes, come to your heels. Come to your toes, come to your heels. One more time. And let's go wide-legged again. This time, right foot turns, knee bends. Left foot, pinky toe side. You want to keep that arch. Bring shoulders over hips, but bring that left hip in. Arms out, palms up. Pull the shoulders down the back. Pull the thumbs behind you. Look where you want for 3 breaths in Warrior 2. The more you bend the knee and press into the pinky toe side, the deeper the hip opener. Namaste hands, thumbs to breastbone, side angle warrior. Back up, bring that left hip in, left hand to left thigh, right arm out, reverse warrior. Bending that knee as much as you can, but keep it center. Back in, namaste, toe heel it in. Shake it out. And let's go into our yogi squat. We're gonna bring our feet out pretty wide, our toes out. And as we sit down like on an imaginary stool behind us, we're not gonna let the heels come up, and we're not gonna let the knees go in. We're actually gonna be pushing the knees away from us as we sit on that stool. Don't sit completely, okay? You wanna hold up a little. Pull in your muscles like you're holding in urine for 3 breaths in yogi squat. You can even do namaste. Slowly come up. Inhale, arms overhead, palms together. Toe heel it in and shake it out. All right, we're gonna vinyasa down to the floor. Find mountain pose. Inhale, exhale, fold. lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank, knees or toes. Inhale, chaturanga. Inhale, rock forward into cobra, back bend. And inhale into puppy pose. And let's go to our side. We're going to strengthen those outer hip muscles, TFL. And then we're going to stretch out our hips. We want balance in the body, not all stretchy, not all strengthening. Rest your head, hand or arm or pillow. Come into fetal position. You have to keep your feet together. If they don't stay together, wrap and tie something around it, like seriously. Don't lean back, don't lean forward, and lift your left knee as high as you can go for 3 breaths. These are called clamshells. And release. Now make sure you're not leaning back or you won't get this hip. Also make sure that foot does not lift, even the heel. Let's do it again. Lift as high as you can. 3 breaths. A little shaking is a good sign. It means the muscle and brain are communicating. And release. And one more time. And release. And just roll to the other side. If you need a pillow under your head, that's fine. This is my shoulder that's recovering, so bear with me. I'm gonna be a little weird here. All right, fetal position, which means knees are forward. If you need to lean on your hand, do that. I try not to too much. Without your feet lifting, lift your right knee as high as you can, and don't lean back. 3 breaths. And release. It would be good if I had a pillow here, but I don't. Let's do it again. The feet stay together. I don't lean back. I lift as high as I can. It's okay if it's just a little. It's okay if you need to tie your feet together. After about 3 or 4 times, maybe even less, you can untie them, I promise. It just needs to get that neuromuscular connection. One more. You're training it, the muscle and the brain, to work together. This TFL muscle, outer hip. That's what stabilizes your hips. And release, and we're gonna roll to our back. We're gonna do a great hip opener called pigeon pose. And we're gonna activate a certain muscle to release another one. So bring your foot into figure 4, keep your left foot on the floor. This is modified pigeon. Take your right hand, you're gonna firmly press into your inner right knee, and then with all your strength, press into your hand with your inner knee without letting your hand move. And for 3 breaths. Now, if this hurts your knee, flex your right toes in towards your shin. If it doesn't hurt your knee, relax the right foot. Let everything go, pause. We're gonna do that 2 more times. And release. And one more time. And release. Now lift your left foot up off the floor. Keep your arms down. Flex your toes in if you have bad knees. We're gonna pull this left thigh in towards your chest as we push the right knee away from us, and hold that for 3 breaths. You might feel it in the piriformis, glute area. This is really good for sciatica. And release and switch sides. We're gonna start with that modified pigeon, A, or number 1, and press with all your might into your hand. Remember, if you have a bad knee, flex those toes in. And release. If you're not doing enough of it, it's gonna feel like nothing. If you're doing enough, it might even be kind of shaky. So really press into the hand. The hand resists. You gotta really think about this, be intentional. And release. 1 more. Really push. Release. So we're going to bring this right knee in towards the chest as much as you can. Then press that left foot away from you at the same time. So you're pulling in with the right thigh, pushing away with the left for 3 breaths in this second modified pigeon pose. And release. All right. We're now going to come into cobbler pose. That means your feet are together like they're clapping. Your knees are down. And then I want you to press your feet together as you push your knees down for 3 breaths. Bring your knees in towards each other. Walk your heels towards your sits bones. Without letting your knees splay open, I want you to squeeze your butt cheeks, lift as high as you can for bridge for 3 breaths. Squeeze the inner thighs. Slowly release, come back into cobbler. Feet are clapping together, pressing into each other, knees are pushing down for 3 breaths. Pull your belly button in at the same time, get a little core work. Again, feet flat, about as wide as your sits bones, heels towards your sits bones. Squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your butt cheeks, lift as high as you can. You're squeezing butt cheeks, you're squeezing inner thighs, and you're taking 3 breaths in your belly. Feeling the belly rise and fall. Slowly come down, cobbler on your back, feet together, press the feet, push the knees down, pull your belly button in, and 3 breaths. There's a little strain here, a little wobbliness. That means you're doing it right. And our last bridge, feet are flat, heels close to the butt. Squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze those butt cheeks, lift as high as you can. Really press into your heels, 3 belly breaths. Feel the belly rising and falling. And release. All right. Take a big cleansing breath. Bring your feet towards the ceiling. Do a few little bicycles. Bring your feet wide, heels up, toes down, and reach up on the inhale, down on the exhale. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. You can support your head if you want. 3 breaths, heels kicking up, toes pulling behind you, lifting from your belly button. And release. Lift up for a gentle bridge. Cleansing breath. Roll to your side, sit up. You can pause for a seated shavasana, or you can end the video here for a seated shavasana. Close your eyes and feel the breath coming in and out of your nostrils. Feel the breath coming up and down the back of your throat. Feel the breath rising and falling in your chest. Feel the breath in the ribs, opening and closing like a fish. Gills on the fish. And then feel it in your belly, filling and emptying. Inhale, arms float. Palms come together. Exhale to your heart, and we bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you come back. Namaste. God bless you. Have a great